Testing, testing. Welcome back to another episode of my videos. Today, we're going to Roblox Creepypasta. Hmm. I think that one. This came out recently. Tear 3096. Roblox takes back from 2010 being compressed and abused by Tear 3096 and other hack rips. The Roblox program has been found a cyber threat from various hacking groups who has comprises 2000 text-by-C scripts including Terrors, 096, Team Lord Kid, and NC hackers have been working together doing games and disrupt the Roblox community. Terror 396 have been able to gain access to the text back to the brute force attack, which is used to after the flames falling game and massive report players. This has created significant amount of damage to Roblox community. Addition, Terror has teamed with other groups to spread chaos. That's what I read so far. Here, you see me? Guess number 43, 42, 284, 336. Life in Paradise work at Peace Place. Huh, no comments on this yet. When this was last added, and it doesn't say why. 'Cause Tear, and let go back. Tear 3096. Did he get banned? Okay, we gotta search Roblox. Oh, he's definitely banned. It's 2010. Dang. Work at Peach Place was my thing. Some people post photos. 3 days ago, in general, found my Creepypasta Minya in the game. No more Minya. Question mark. No replies yet. There's like a lot of edits. 100,000. 273,468. Total is 4,098 pages. Noel, keep an eye on this page. This page screen has been deleted. Huh. Say this page. Here it is. This page had its content deleted. This is Roblox Creepypasta. Why this page been deleted? Is the Roblox mods watching? Because Taylor 396 page is not deleted, but this is. 5 belong in my mirror circle. 3 have fallen. Those 2 live below in the secret. 1 choose to identify each other. 1 identify itself. 3 Genoidal. I Enola. Onali. Only other being free from the bandits and cross world hangouts. Never come back. That's meant to the foreclosure in the Tempest. You can listen to this if you go to Roblox Creepypasta. I will show you. This is the web page where you go to it. You can listen it. Niall is one of multiple Roblox myths, along with the older class of myths known of. He was the first dogman in November 2000. Niall is also a Roblox urban legend, many thousands of nostalgia hangout saga. Serving as many thousands as Crossroads game and repair a minor bit in its third game in the saga. Certain players including Nolly have been a cultist or even goes past moderator to say that Nolly had around 50 accounts. Nolly being the first and most urgent account were turned and lost. In return of the source, similar to Smart, the digital indie was currently under content at the Roblox and have between Saturday. Resided in abandons had a fat precisely underneath Crossroads to hang out. Nor was heard to have many varieties that were found in play during this time, causing him to be banned by Roblox moderators. So yeah, he joined in 2007, 8, 2010 to 12 last year, and this year he's been active. So if this guy been active this year, oh god, yeah, there's that famous YouTuber, Quick saw it. You could go to his channel on YouTube. COVID year, 2020, nothing. No, yeah, because weird strange shock ending games, glitches, exploits, entities. I remember that. Formidable phase. Formidable phase. Hey, my name is Aiden. I'm 14 years old. Hey, Aiden. Someone just said something pretty disturbing that I explain. I don't know if it's some paranormal crap, but read at your own risk. So it was Saturday night. I was feeling bored. I don't know much. When I was 4 years old, I called my friend to play something called Call of Duty. Huh, nice. Or something like that. Today they wanted to play something different. They wanted to play Roblox. I don't know. You had heard Roblox before, but I thought it was for little kids. Though I never played before, but since I never played Roblox before, I guess I'll give it a try. So then I created an account named Johnny or Jay. I can't think any better. Same here. I'm surprised how good the website looked. I remember thinking, wow, kids play this? It sounds how good the website to look like this. It encouraged me to play the game more so then me and my friends pick out Epic Rising. Some of my friends joined the game. There were hackers everywhere. Oh no. Flying cars, separation, instant killing, and so on. The explain was enjoyable. It was getting like so. I told my friend that this game was getting annoying. I had to leave go. My friend told me it was cool, so I left. I woke up to find my words that my mom worked today, and I was by myself. I thought it'd be good. There's a check on my friends. See how they doing. I'm probably trying to play a different game. My mom looked something else, but they were offline. What? I tried calling them. They didn't answer. I'm sure they were just sleeping because it bothered them. Well, nighters every day. I found myself scrolling through the game page Roblox, seeing if I should play a game myself. Then I stumbled across after I went there. The way you customize makes and buys by her can you change face, hair, skin color. Remind me of Legos. True. Which I was growing up as a kid, and I want to change my face, but then I changed my mind because I thought that the because was okay, and I should keep it. As I done customizing after I clicked discover, but it would drag me to this smiley face page. What? I thought it was kind of weird, but I just assumed it was because I tried to click discover, again went back to the smiley face page. I cut this time was off, really off. It looked like your face become bigger, so I click discover it goes back to the smile face, but now with more disturbing change to the smile face. The smile grew a lot bigger, eyes were big and look at some sort of creature that was stunning to my soul. It had a name for the rough face. Me was just another glitch. Loud sound of thunder just shocked me. I wish that I was doing somewhere outside at the moment. For some reason I felt fear. There were leaves flying, hitting my windows, making noise. I sounded a powerful wind outside. I closed my lights soon after the power went off. I went dark in my house, as outside had dark clouds and great at atmosphere. I felt very uncomfortable for I was sitting on my bed because there was a dark spot in the corner of my large room, which I had thought was a shadow. As I was laying down across myself with my blanket because I wanted to try and wait, fall asleep or something. I heard a loud bang coming from my front door. It doesn't sound like a gunshot, more like a brick and tat sound. Oh no, I thought it could be my mom, so I quickly George called my phone 911. No signal. No, 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 no. That's scary. It was quiet for a few minutes. I heard noise in the kitchen. Then the kitchen is right next to the hallway from my room's head. Then the thought of someone breaking into my house is circling through my head as I panic. This noise sounded like the rare cabinet opening, a door opening. Almost sounded someone was in my kitchen looking for something or someone. I stayed in my bed, hiding under my blankets. I then heard a red bell came from the door. It's a second laugh. A frozen fear as come move. I thought, this is it. This is what happened. I'm about to get murdered. The banging on my door keep repeating. Each time it sounded like it gets stronger and louder. My door started to crack. I thought this would be the time for getting good hiding spot. I got in my bed. I head toward my cousin. I can't help but scream. What the hell do you want from me? To the thing behind my door. The thing replied, your eyeballs. What? It's terrifying. This creature voice was very hard for and loud. Then the creature started laughing like it was making fun. So I get back. In the force, I was so puffed that my door was beginning to crack out, and I tried to working in my class for that 5 days, and almost every step I took, was crept on for, and I saw I walked towards to my closet. My, the bangs on my door got louder. He's getting closer. The laugh was getting more constant, almost like laughing rings for turning away. I say, as soon as I opened my closet, I stumbled down and passed out. I remember having silent dreams where I was running down the endless driveway trying to get away from the loud things that thing was making. However, to them, catch pitch black inside. I didn't see my friends. Scarf that fades, and blood was everywhere. Then I catch them imagine her look for benefits. It stares at me with that smile. I woke up on my bed, very and said, and my mom come look at my bed. She opened the door. It was really strange because that door wasn't damaged before. She told me that dinner was ready and she would be waiting for me at the table. I told her I was feeling sick. She said, alright, and left. I was laying there in pure sight. It all felt so real. Didn't know what to believe. Was it a dream or not? After this whole accident happened, I decided to like Roblox. I left it playing after what happened. It just weird another thing that's weird. A few days passed by, and I haven't heard anything from my friends. I'm missing calls, my texts, and I barely see them in real life as well. I start to think they don't want to be friends anymore, or maybe something happened to them. Every time I get hear a noise in my bed, someone to look under it and found a little place where there was. meeting some a low beeping sound. And I thought it was plastic metal. I didn't pay attention. When my mom turned on, I saw her the little black square, and she looked very worried. She told me that she was pretty sure it was a tracker, so she broke it and threw it away. No, that's terrifying. So much normal to scary. Just with the face. Even his username is unknown. And it's free? What? This makes it more scary. Oh god. Hmm. Ending. In been weeks I haven't heard anything from Rez. Nothing. The first meeting what I heard in the place where because on where they went the crazy part is that they went to Christmas next way. I told my mother that I didn't know anything about what's going on, but she accepted the Christmas investigator. I didn't know what to say to them. If I tell them what about what happened with the thing, they think I'll be crazy. But then that I found something in my backpack. There's a little piece of paper about that looks old. Paper read, I'm always watching. With a draw picture of this different face. No, this was last year. John Doe. March 10th was the day of John Doe. John Doe's watching. So this is true. But how does real hackers can know where your IP address? Vulnerable face. Azuri man, thank you for telling the story. You guys are protect Fortnite Azuri man about the vulnerable face. I will tell you what it's like. This is YouTube. Make sure to follow. I would subscribe. Gosh, that scared me. I was like, oh no, my neck. Oh, this is user Azure. 122 connection. 67 followers. Even looks like a clown. When his last on? He joined 2017. He's offline. I sent a connection so I could talk to him. Anyways, back to the story. Part 2. But yeah, subscribe to his channel. Add him as a friend or found him. Part 2. The Formidable Cult. My name is Theo and I'm 13. I had a friend by name Aiden. It's starting to make sense. Leo was one of his friends who was missing. And now I bring out to this. This was last year. Or this year. Aiden, the one who got worried about. Yeah, friends ones and Aiden Hoffman. This is Theo speaking. Was worried about him after hearing nothing from her, so I went to visit him a few months ago. I knocked on the door, his mother answered, really crying in dismay. She recognized me as answer point towards the hallway. His room is that way. So I nodded and walked his room. I found an empty space, trash, and recycle. I walked over to his head and found his note. Just as the following. The human makers are it will not be returning. Do not intend to look for him. Please your secret writer. TFC. What's TFC? Let's search that. Typical colors 2 Team Fortress, the Fight Club, Turbo Sparta Club. Creepy. This even because I left a out decided I wanted to find who did this and make them pay for her and my friend. I had known and to be a huge game nerd. So I decided to look for clues and if she came Robux. I rushed and logged onto my account. System pending and begin searching an account. John OG. Yeah, just so many chapters. This is part 2. Where's part 3? Guys, if you subscribe, like this video, give me like around like 10 likes, a lot of views. And part 3 come out, I will read part 3. Right now this is part 2. Speaking of hikers, I met the orbit. He hasn't been on for a while. Even he seems badly, but he's like a helpful one. Anyway, back to the topic. Chapter 1. Follow the stars. When I checked Edwin Warburg's account, I was shocked. It had been completely changed after it was read. About many face, I was confused and concerned about this, so I dug deeper. When I came across a game, cursor on the account, it was Follow the Stars. In the description, I have a bunch of binary code that turns it. No, no, no. That's sad and creepy. The formidable face. Whoever doing this just want to torture. What that means, I noticed that the only people left on the Edgeburn were all in the game. His friends are gone. Now Aiden. Now Leo's next. When I joined, I saw the same world reaction. The world all talking about the same event was taking place soon. They keep pressing into the field. And I'll flip here on screen. Listen coordinates. This is what happened to Aiden. The tracker. In part 1. The tracker was under his bed. The coordinates. How do they know? In the dream. Oh. Oh my god. Attack on display. Sacrifice. That's strange. And they noticed me with them again. They turned to me. They all ceased talking. My game ushered in army closed, with no warning or anything. The whole ordeal left me shaken, but I changed the right down the coordination before losing connection. Wherever Aiden went, I have to figure out how to do something with them. Part, not part two, but this is part two, but chapter two. The field. As I walk down the dusty country road, I make sure to double check my map. It's not long between behind the hills and the rest of farmhouse that is the countryside. I just want to confirm the crossroad fence synchronized with the map, and I had looking pin on my cell phone. I need to hurry if I could change to charge my phone before leaving. After minute walking, I came across it. A large field with dead crops strewn throughout with abandoned farmhouse in the very center of the field. The house was in ruins. My nose a faint light clicking through one of the over shadow windows. I just proceeded to approach the house slowly, staying low to the ground to not alert anyone but I was there. I approached the side of the house and looked in. I laid eyes on the figure lying on a wooden table in the center room. The figure was brown with a bag over it. Oh my god, this is a twist story. Think you're a zero man? I was sure that I found Aiden. Must be him. I looked when the party found the rest of the eggs. No, no, no. In the shed. I thought I was best to use it for myself. I snuck into the back door. I cut her guns within the second floor. I tiptoed toward the tip bar just as I was about to get the bound for the floor made the gas hit a loud creak. Crap. The voice went upstairs, paused, and I heard pairs of first hand said that had heard me. It was only a matter of time before they discovered me. Chapter 3. The Cult. This is their cult. When I saw them semblance in my heart dropped into it. Was nowhere to hide, no escape. All I could do was watch at his five figures. There were some black ones with almost just hand downstairs. The mask had all imagined one, but unreal smile of them. I seen Mason on my back step before my face when checking out Aiden's cat. And this one must have been it. They all turned to me and froze for minutes. The whole world went silent as Dakota stared at me. Beady eyes peering up from behind, small holes in their mask. And Peg, I rushed him with the eggs and blinds me. In the first part, from floor to floor, and his robe almost appeared. After never had in person in them to begin with. But then I didn't have time to think about that. The second called us attempt to grab me. I launched to the side with the egg sorted, and the same thing happened. The rough followed when I was when there's nothing inside. I dropped the eggs. What? I dropped the eggs. Confusing fears. I went over before the stairs. I went to the person on the table, took the back off their head, and it wasn't Aiden. No. Why are they doing this to people if it's they do not capture the person? That's freaking on my mind. Chapter 4. Where's Aiden? Sorry, check the person but it wasn't Aiden. It was someone that I'd never seen before. A blonde boy on my edge. I turned to the woman college just standing and staring at me silent. Who's this? Where is Aiden? When their dancing reached their ears, they either ignore me or dance in. And you charge them with He recharged them and whipped off their two masks. So timidly, I sat back and froze in horror as my specialty was confused. The robes were empty. There were nothing inside. The robes were from fluorescent. If it was inside, where there some mask words removed. My clothes were diverted when I finally heard coach laughing and feeling left. Could it be? Remove the mask would be the only one. Something like inside, or rather, someone was inside. I stared back at Edith as he came to the left. No. Why did Aiden do this? If the formula face got Aiden, then why this? Huh. His face looks like he have my curse after when I finally called a film of his. Creepy. The remove mask revealed to be the only one something inside it, or like I stare back. It's Aiden. Why he's doing this? Something's wrong. I just stood there, dumbfounded, staring at my friend, wearing the coach's words and cackling. His face looked like he hadn't eaten well. His eyes were devoid of any purpose. Something was going on. I went to the old important that table to check if he's still alive. If I couldn't save a person I came here for, I could at least help someone. I put my head on his chest and I could hear a heartbeat. He was alive. I unbound and picking up uneasy gallery. I turned back where Aiden was standing, but he was gone. Along with other webs and masking the dog called his. Fortunately, I carried the cat out of the house and back to the house. So this is not Aiden. Chapter 4, 1 of 5, Aftermath. When finally arrived back home, I put the captain down on the couch. Whoever he was with had him out cold. Something was telling me that I wanted to discover the surfer of this. This one message I decided then when the captain like I was see if he knew anything. I decided to check on OG to see if of missed anything. And to see if there were any signs. I also checked the profiles in their games since they were also friends with their account. I clicked on the first one, my browser froze. I tried to refresh it to no avail. I reloaded the page and clicked the other two accounts. Open one I did. The other account was listed with its own name. Marba Russo. When the page loaded I found my entire website was distorted, and the covers are inverted. And the replies become like more image interfaces on the code speaking replacement of the UI button. Imagine images on the website. Eventually the face of my whole screen before I looked at my web account. I tried logging in, but when I did, my computer kind of shut down and returns back on. I got out and decided to check on it. My conscious kept my own froze and started a piece of paper stabbed to my room with a knife. I had one on the face and said, "We always watching." Strange. Spinning you. No part 3. I believe it was said. He just leaves his eyes remain. Strange. The only thing that's strange is to read the former face, they're cold. To read Noel, there's so many. That's it. The one last one is leave or left. Just kidding. There are like hundreds of them. I don't got time for all this. But if you want me to go back to this, read more about Creepypasta, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe or get me more views on my channel. And I will try to read more about the entities. Because it was an interesting story. As I've been reading, it's been 41 minutes and it's 10:49, November 9th, 2025, 10:49 a.m. My computer battery is dead, but it's still alive by the charger. Thanks for watching. See ya.